The Indie Sale 2026 is officially live on the US eShop, and it's nuking prices on everything from massive Capcom bolts to absolute indie masterworks. So you only have 8 days left to grab these. And for the Capcom ones, you're gonna have a little bit more time, okay? We went in, we filtered out the noise for you, and we found the 10 titles that actually deserve a space on your SD card. Let's go in, shall we? This is a Sprite Quest. I am Kira, and if you're looking for shovelware, well, you are in the wrong place. We are only here for the bangers. And hey, if you find one of these deals as spicy as I do, dropping a like really does help the channel survive the algorithm's mood swings. I mean, I get all about mood swings, but come on, drop a like. Drop a like. Bayonetta style. Drop a like. Let's dive into the games. Capcom Arcade Stadium Bundle 1 and 2. You aren't just buying one game, no. If you have seen the eShop sales that I do, no. You are buying an entire arcade cabinet for one price. Honestly, I cannot. This is so awesome. These bundles are the ultimate archive of gaming history. If you missed this in the 90s, because you were busy being cool, pumping up the jam and all of that, and you're like, well, consider this your remedial education, okay? It's polished, it's retro, and it's a total nostalgia trip. It is literally a time machine, and at this price, well, you are basically just taking advantage of the eShop, and I'm cool with that. Let's go to the next game. Next up, we have Monster Hunter Rise plus Sunbreak. Rise is where the series went full anime protagonist, okay? We are talking wirebugs, silk-bind attacks, and movements so fluid. It makes the old games feel like you are walking through molasses, pretty much like when you are walking in Siberia for the DS. Very slow. So the Sunbreak expansion is Monster Hunter the Caffeine Edition, okay? So if you think about Generations Ultimate as a tactical hunt, well, Rise is a high-speed kung fu movie where you're the star. It's glorious, chaotic, and everybody is kung fu fighting. And it makes me feel like a pro athlete without leaving my chair. Well, I do be leaving my chair just when I get very frustrated about games, so let's go to the next game now. Now, for all of our law and mystery aficionados, we brought you the Ace Attorney trilogy. So if you haven't yelled "Objection!" at your screen yet, you are failing at life. This game is witty, it's sharp, and it's arguably one of the best writings on the eShop. You're gonna laugh, you will cry at some point, and you will realize the court system is mostly just eccentric fashion choices. And I say this because they are kind of impressive. It would make being a lawyer way funnier, I will say that. Now, this is a mystery game that respects your intelligence, provided that you don't mind a little bit of supernatural absurdity. So it combines the most of the logical thinking with the acceptance that maybe there is something else to consider.
Objection! Like and subscribe!
And for our next game, we have Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Pure unadulterated 90s adrenaline. It is tight, it is fast, and it's the best way to test your reflexes until they kind of scream for mercy. And they're like, yeah, no, you're too for this, no, stop it. Stop buying machine games. Well, the X series is the gold standard for run and gun, and having the full collection in one spot is kind of a gift. It's the perfect reminder that games used to be hard, and we like it that way. Let's go to the next game. Next, we have a Spiritfarer, and I know what you guys are gonna say, like, Kira, are you okay? Like, honey, blink if you need help. But I'm okay, and the game is actually really nice. It's a resource manager, a platformer, and an emotional roller coaster that will leave you basically crying over a digital goat. And at this discount, it's basically free. It is cozy right up until it makes you contemplate your mortality, and then you just get yourself into the fetal position and just go yourself to sleep. Hey, the best thing that could happen is that you have some emotional growth from playing a game. The worst thing that can happen is that you have a game that takes you way better to the realm of dreams than melatonin. So, let's give it a try, no? Next up is Slay the Spire. So I have lost hundreds of hours to this deck builder. It's the kind of game that ruins your sleep schedule, because as soon as you close your eyes, your mind immediately goes to strategy and you start seeing everything as clear as day, and you start building that strategy. You cannot sleep. Even if you sleep, you dream about the game, and then when you dream and you wake up, you have to try it. So now it's 4 a.m., you're still playing, and you were supposed to go to work at 6. So yeah, this is that kind of game. Isn't it good that it's so cheap? Let's go to the next game. Now for the night that does not need an introduction, Hollow Knight. You know it, you love it, and if you haven't bought it yet, well then there is no hope for you. Honestly, you should get it, and otherwise maybe you're gonna find this video boring. It is the gold standard for precision, atmospheric world building, and why did I just die for the 50th time? Like, this is a rigged game. But in a good way, you know? It is challenging, it is gorgeous, and it's a standard that most other Metroidvanias are still struggling to reach. I know that the discount is not as good as we would want it, but for the summer, if you still haven't got it, then by all means, Next up we have Balatro, and yeah, it's not your regular solitaire, it's not your regular poker game, it's not a graphic novel with poker, nah. This game, what it is danger. This game is dangerous. It's poker, but if poker was designed by a chaotic mad scientist, that made it really neurospicy friendly. So, yeah, you are building increasingly broken hands using jokers that completely warp the rules of reality. It is pure dopamine-drenched math, and it will ruin your life in the best way possible.
Do you like shiny cards?
Next up we have Sayonara Wild Hearts, a playable pop album. You don't play it so much as you kind of vibe with it, okay? So it is neon-soaked, high-speed, and weird in all the right ways. It is a great game. It is short, punchy, and leaves you feeling like a pop star. Or like a Pop-Tart. And honestly, that's exactly the kind of energy we need right now. So if you want to be a pop star or a Pop-Tart, just bring that main character energy to Sprite Quest, and let's go to the next game. Now for all of our perfectionists out there is Celeste. If you want to know what it feels like to overcome a challenge, well, this is the masterclass. It is a tough game, it is kind, and it's kind of like mandatory gaming at this point, okay? It proves that you can be difficult without being unfair. You are going to die 1,000 times, but hey, every single death is a lesson, not a punishment. And there you have it. You have a list of the best games that we could find for you. You've got the June deadline. Just grab your favorites and get back to gaming. Don't be the person that is gonna be on the 9th, like, oh, now they are full pricing. Why didn't I bought it yesterday? Well, now you know. We are trying to build something different here, and I'm very glad that you guys are part of our chaos. Remember that friends don't let friends buy shovelware. You belong here. We are weird, we love games, and I'll see you guys on the next quest.